We are continuing our coverage of the contentious contract battle between the big three automakers and their union employees. The UAW rejected General Motors' counteroffer today, calling it insulting, even though GM claims they offered their biggest raise in decades.
Now, with only a week to go until the current contract expires, Stellantis' workers held a rally this afternoon at the Trenton Engine plant. That's where we find CBS News Detroit's Andres Gutierrez, who brings us the very latest tonight.
So 46% is the key number here. That's how much the union is asking for in a wage increase over 4 years. Ford has countered at 9%. GM said today they'll give them 10. Those numbers are far apart, and Stellantis hasn't even presented a number just yet. With a week to go before these auto workers possibly shut down the assembly lines, talks are heating up.
It's a whole new ball game. I mean, we're talking all three of us are going out, and we're ready. We are completely 100% ready.
Stellantis is now the only company that hasn't come forth with a counteroffer.
We've went through recessions, we went through bankruptcies with this company, and they've taken and taken and taken, and we've never gotten anything back.
This morning, UAW leadership met with GM at the RenCen for 30 minutes. The automaker's counteroffer includes giving workers a 10% wage hike and bonuses to address inflation.
We understand this is a negotiating process, and we are prepared to work long and hard to finalize an agreement.
In a statement, UAW President Shawn Fain called GM's counteroffer insulting and said in part, GM either doesn't care or isn't listening when we say we need economic justice at GM by 11:59 p.m. on September 14th. The clock is ticking. Stop wasting our members' times. Tick-tock. Meanwhile, Ford highlighted today that about 8,000 union workers are receiving a pay bump of $9,000 a year stemming from their 2019 contract.
What they're doing is just fulfilling the obligation that they made, which is consistent with their policy of getting as many people as possible to the top level.
In an interview with Bloomberg, Governor Gretchen Whitmer said it was unclear what more the state can do, saying, quote, "I'm talking with the leadership of the big three as well as the leadership of the UAW, hoping that they stay at the table and come up with an agreement that supports workers and averts a strike."
And they've got a lot of territory to cover, and it's going to be difficult to make that ground up by September the 14th.
That business professor went on to say that all of this has been playing out in the media and that if negotiations are going well, it is likely that we won't hear from both sides for a while. Reporting in Trenton, Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Detroit.